Hey guys, welcome to The Reality Pill, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of modern dating culture. And of course, here's your meme of the day. You know, sometimes the memes are just a little too accurate. The math simply isn't mathing, folks. You're asking for a Lamborghini lifestyle on a used hatchback budget. It's absolutely ridiculous. You know, the thing that blows my mind about these modern women, and by these women I mean the ones crowding up the dating apps with impossible laundry lists of demands, is how absolutely entitled and delusional they have become. They walk around with this mindset that just existing as a woman is some sort of divine gift to mankind. They demand the top 1% of men, the height, the money, the looks, the lifestyle. But when you ask them the simple question, what do you bring to the table, the silence is deafening. Or worse, they actually tell you, and it is mind-boggling. Let me show you guys exactly what I mean by that. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. Alright folks, so let's start with the baseline. We've got a young woman here doing a street interview, and she lays out her ideal type. It's the standard list, but wait until you hear what she thinks her role in the relationship is. We got a young Gen Z woman here who is asked about her ideal date. She claims she needs a tall, rich guy with specific eye color, but listen to her answer when asked what she brings to the exchange.
What's your ideal type of date?
Brunette and like blue eyes.
Is there like a height requirement?
Yeah, like really tall, like 6'2".
They have to be tall.
If you were to show me where you think 6'2" is, what would you say?
Up the yellow thing.
Like here?
Like higher than the yellow.
Is 6'2"?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there like a minimum salary requirement?
Yeah, you have to be rich, like of course, like
Women shouldn't pay for the dates.
So what would you say is the woman's role in a relationship?
but
But
to
like,
look hot.
but yeah, like to look hot.
Like to look hot. That's it. That is the entire business plan. I am baffled. I'm sitting here asking myself, what the hell is she even talking about? Let's break this down. She wants a man who is 6'2". That is statistically less than 4% of the male population. Then she wants him to have blue eyes. Then on top of that, he has to be rich. You have to be rich, like of course. So now we are whittling this down to a fraction of 1% of men. And in exchange for this top-tier, high-value man who has worked his tail off to build wealth and status, she offers looking hot. Sweetheart, looking hot is a depreciating asset. Gravity is undefeated. If your only value proposition is your looks, you are in for a very rude awakening. This is the definition of modern entitlement. She wants a traditional provider but offers absolutely zero traditional value. She views herself as an object to be purchased, not a partner to build a life with. But, of course, it gets even worse. Because eventually looking hot fades and life decisions catch up with you, and surely when women get a little older and have some baggage, they become more realistic, right? Wrong, we got a single mom here sitting in her car. Now, she has a child, she has a middle schooler, but listen to the absolute hypocrisy when she talks about dating a man who also has a child. You cannot make this stuff up.
This is going to be controversial, but I'm a single mom and I would never date someone that has kids. So when that's a deal breaker for people, I 1000% agree with them, and no, I don't feel offended. I think it's 100% valid. I was just thinking this because earlier this week, I actually ran into someone. I was in a parking lot and he almost hit my car. And so he got out of his car and was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, it's totally fine. And he just kind of like hit on me, asked me for my number, blah, 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 blah. And while he was doing so, he was super handsome, by the way. He gets his toddler out of the back seat, and I immediately went, hell no. Like in my head, obviously, not out loud. And there's just a lot that goes into that, because immediately I'm like, your baby looks like he's probably 2 years old. That's really fresh. I'm assuming he might be co-parenting, he might not. I don't want to be a part of that drama. I also don't want to be a stepmom to a toddler. I have a middle schooler. I don't want any more kids. And literally, I just saw my entire life flash before my eyes. So I can imagine when I tell, someone that I like I have a child, I'm pretty sure they are thinking the same things that I think. And I think this is the main reason why I don't take dating seriously. I have never introduced anyone to my parents other than my son's dad. I have never introduced anyone to my son. I don't care to have a serious relationship because I know that it's just not for me right now. And I have told myself I really want to start dating and put myself out there probably when I'm in my mid 30s, because that's when my son will be 18. I won't have as much, I won't be restricted as much in what I can and can't do. And it's just not something that I care for right now.
Oh, absolutely. That makes total sense. You have a kid, you come with baggage, you come with a permanent tie to an ex, but a man doing the same thing? Hell no, the hypocrisy is actually painful to watch. She admits, I don't want to be a stepmom. Okay, fair enough, but does she realize that men don't want to be stepdads either? She wants a man to accept her situation, but she refuses to accept his. It's the classic rules for thee, but not for me. But here is the craziest part. Did you catch the end? She says she's going to start taking dating seriously when I'm in my mid-30s. Welcome to the wall, sweetheart? You think it's hard finding a high-value man now? Just wait until you're 35, 36. Entering the dating market as a single mother, competing against 25-year-olds who don't have baggage and who look hot, as our previous friend said. She is literally gambling on her future, thinking the market will wait for her. It won't. And why is the market like this? Why are these women so confused about how relationships work? It's because they view men as utilities. They view men as ATMs. We have another young woman here who is genuinely confused about the concept of buying a gift for her boyfriend on Valentine's Day.
You get your nigga something for Valentine's Day? You get your nigga something for Valentine's Day?
No. You supposed to get a nigga something for Valentine's Day? I thought it was for the girls.
Some people say yes, some people say no.
What would I even get him?
You give him some drawers and stuff. Is that real? Shit. Picture y'all, right? I don't fucking know.
I thought it was for the girls. Give me a freaking break. The solipsism, the self-centeredness is off the charts. This is what I'm talking about. To these modern women, a relationship isn't a partnership. It's a fan club. It's a sponsorship deal. She can't even fathom spending money on her man. What would I even get him? I don't know, maybe some respect, maybe some appreciation. But no, to her, he exists to serve her. She is the main character. He is just the NPC paying for dinner. And where do they learn this toxic selfishness? From the internet. From dating coaches who are teaching women to actively dehumanize men. This next clip, honestly, brothers, this one is going to make your blood boil. We have a woman here giving advice on questions you should never ask a man. And her reasoning, because his feelings and his needs do not matter.
These are some questions you should never, ever, 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 ever ask a man. Number 1, are you hungry? It doesn't matter if he's hungry. It's not your problem. Number 2, do you need something? You're not there to fulfill his needs. He's there to fulfill yours. Number 3, how are you feeling? His feelings don't matter. Only yours do. Number 4, do you like this? Whether it's something that you made for him or something that you're, wearing or whatever, or something that you got, whatever. Unless he paid for it and, he offered to buy it for you and you want him, to get his money's worth. No, don't ask that. But otherwise, you don't need his validation for anything, for any reason. Because why? His opinion doesn't matter. Number 5? 4 or 5? Can I help you with that? He doesn't need your help. He's a man. He does not need your help, okay? What can I do for you? Or what can I do to help you? Nothing. The answer is nothing.
Wow, just wow. His feelings don't matter. Only yours do. You're not there to fulfill his needs. He's there to fulfill yours. This is the manifesto of a narcissist. This is exactly why so many modern men are checking out. Why would any man in his right mind sign up for a lifetime of this? To be told his hunger, his feelings, and his needs are irrelevant. She says he's a man, he doesn't need your help. Okay, then by that logic, you're a woman, you don't need his provision. You don't need his protection. Oh wait, that's not how it works, is it? They want traditional chivalry while treating men with absolute contempt? This is poisoning the well. Young women watch this garbage and think this is how you keep a high-value man. No, this is how you end up alone, bitter, and wondering where all the good men went. And speaking of ending up alone and bitter, eventually reality hits. The looking hot phase ends, the entitlement backfires, and you're left with the consequences of your own attitude. We don't have the context for this specific clip, but the emotion is real. This is what it looks like when the game stops being fun.
You'd win.
What I did to deserve this much disrespect and this much hurt.
And there it is. The tears, the regret, disrespect, and hurt. Now, I don't celebrate anyone's pain, but we have to be honest here. If you spend your 20s treating men like disposable wallets, if you refuse to care about a man's needs, if you think your only job is to look hot, eventually you are going to run into a reality check that absolutely crushes you. You cannot sow disrespect and entitlement for a decade and expect to harvest a loving, committed, traditional marriage. And for me, it really begs the question, who told an entire generation of women they could demand everything while bringing nothing? Brothers, listen up. This is crucial advice. When you hear a woman say her role is just to look hot, or when she says she won't date a man with kids while she has them, or when she acts like your feelings don't matter, believe her, run. Do not walk, run. Know your worth. You are the prize. You are the builder, the protector, the provider. Do not give those gifts to a woman who views you as a utility. You deserve a partner, not a parasite. Don't be the simp funding her delusion. Let them hit the wall. Let them face reality. You focus on your purpose. So, we've got women demanding six-figure salaries for looking hot. We've got single moms with double standards. We've got coaches teaching women that men's feelings don't matter. This is what modern dating has created. A generation of entitled narcissists colliding with the cold hard wall of reality. Let me know in the comments, what is the most ridiculous requirement a woman has ever told you she has? And at what age do you think the delusion finally breaks for these women? Or does it ever? I'll be reading your comments. If you enjoyed this reality check, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next.